Hello, today we are going to discuss here unit number 7, project management. And here in this unit, you will find that there are some points about the what is definition, then what is to choose of the project management. Of this one of the points, there are project checklist here, project objectives, then there will be deliverables, technical requirements, limits, and reviews. Project objectives are here, and those objectives must be taken into account. There are some milestones and technical requirements also, and these requirements are here to ensure required performance, speed, milestones, mileage, capacity, and there are some of the here also some points of the limits and exhaustives, then maintenance and executions, and there are reviews with the customers also. Here in this unit, you will find that there are reviews with the customers, understanding agreements of the expectations both for internal and external customers. Then project charter, expanded version of the scope statements must be there, and it is document that authorizes project manager to explain its the project utilization, organizational resources of the project activities, include the risk limit and customers' needs. Here, scope creep, it is the tendency for the project and that must be scope for the over time and changing requirements also here. Here are some of the scope creeps here. Second is if the project scope needs to change, then change control, record changes, keep a log of all project changes, then log identifies, establishing project priorities, quality and ultimate success of the project traditionally defined, and the meeting or exceeding the expectations of the customers and upper management in terms of cost, budget, and time and performance of the project also here. Here are some points of the here that is the establishing project priorities. There are some points here, 4 points are here, trade offshores, then there are some priorities of the project, then there are some priority of each criteria. Then there must be priority mix is there, and here in the priority mix you will find that constant, then project manager must meet the completion date and specifications of the project or budget also here. And second is enhance reduce cost, shorten the schedule, adding value of the project, accept the trade-offs of have to be made. Is it permissible for the schedule to slip, reduce scope also here? Here are some time constraints, enhance and accept. Creating here some points must be given here. Here are the creating work breakdown structure WBS here. It is known as the project subdivided into smaller and smaller work elements here. It is the map of the project and that is outline of the project with the different levels and details also here. There are some, it begins with the project and a final deliverable. Identify major project of deliverable systems also here. And it is also here hierarchical, the project complete project, then deliverables, the major deliverable, then supporting deliverables. Here are some points also here given. Then those points are also here lowest deliverables. Then there are some points here lowest deliverables, lowest management responsibility level, cost accountant, gripping work package for the monitoring progress and responsibility. Work package identifies work activities and defines the communication channels and assist and understanding and coordinating many parts of the project also here. And there are some WBS follows organization structure and its functions and process progress rather than the project output or deliverables. Then WBS records cost of the functions and it should be made output oriented, and defined sub deliverables are necessary to accomplish the larger deliverables also here. And there are some sub-deliverables. Details should be small to one person can manage. And sub-deliverables is further dividend to work package also here. Work packages are integrated with the work and organization breakdown structure also here. Then next point is work package. Here there must be definition of the work, identify the limit to complete a work package, identifies time, phase, budget to complete a work package, then identifies resources, then identifies single person can responsible for it, and identifies monitoring the points to measuring the progress here. It means here integrating WS with organization, that is OBS. OBS is organization breakdown structure here. It is used to link organizational structure responsible for the performance of the work also here. And the OBS of the depicts how firm has organized to discharge work responsibility. The purpose of this OBS are to provide a framework to summarize organization unit work performance, identify organization units responsible for the work package, and tie in the organizational unit to cost control accounts here also. There are some here points must be noted that these points are to provide framework, then to identify organization and define organization sub-deliveries. Here are some tools and there are three types here. Process breakdown structure, responsibility matrix, and communication plan. Here, process breakdown structure is oriented with the project final outcome of the series of steps or phases also here. Second is the process projects are driven performance requirements also by plant or blueprints also. Quality checkpoint there must be deliverables are complete and accurate. Then responsibility matrix, liner responsibility chart, task, project, item number, team member responsible for the suppliers and assist here. Summarization of the tech to accomplish and who is responsible for what on project. Then it consists of the chart listing all projects activities and the participants responsible for each activity also there. It is useful for the organization and assigning responsibilities for the small project. It means it is all the participants in a project to review their responsibilities also. Then it is also help to early extent or type authorities also here. There are some responsibility matrix, task persons responsible categorized into then responsibilities also. Then there are some points here that is the supporting, and fifth point is responsibility matrix here. And there are some points here, deliverables departments also. Here responsible, support, consult, notification, and approval here. Then there is project communication plan here. It is usually created by a project manager and project team in the early stage of project planning here. Coordinating and tracing project schedule must be there, and issues actions also there. Then maps of the outflow information different stakeholders to express what, who, how, and when information will be transmitted. Then next point is who will receive the information, what methods will be used, then what are the limits, and when will be information to be communicated, how will it be communicated. These are some of the points of the here for the project communication plan also here. Then there is also some of the steps there. There are five steps here. Stakeholders analysis identification, then information needs and source information, then dissemination of the modes, and fifth is responsibility and timing. These are the five steps here. Then there will be here, there are summary, and here are also key concept stakeholder. Then there is also stakeholders means a person or group organization that has interest or concern with the organization. Here, the next unit is here, that is the unit number A18 here, and that unit name is estimating project times and cost here. There are some objectives for the here unit number 8 here, and those factors, then planning horizon, project duration, people, then these are some schedules here given. and those points must be here estimating the process, forecasting, appointing the time and cost of the completing project deliverables. Estimating the process are frequently classified as top-down to the bottom-up, and top-down estimates are usually done by senior management here. All project stakeholders prefer accurate cost and time estimates, but they also understand the inherent uncertainty in all projects here also. Cost, time, and budget estimates are the lifeline of the control and the service here. There are some unit objectives are given here. Then there is also factors increasing quality estimates here. And those factors are planning horizon, then project duration, people, then project structure, then padding estimates. Then there are some organization structure here. A planning horizon has current of events, then time cost, then project duration, time implementation, long duration, skill of the people, staff turnover, adding new people, then project structure in it all organization structure dedicated to project team also here. Then there are some points of the here padding estimates to ensure the probability of reducing the risk. Project duration and cost are overstand here. Organization culture must be padding estimates are internal and encouraged here also. There are some premium and those points are accuracy strongly discouraged. And then there are some detailed estimating takes too much time and not worth here. Accurate estimations are bedrock here, efficient and project management also here. Other factors are here, and that is equipment downstreaming, then national holidays and vacations, and the project priorities influences. Here, work package includes, here are some points here, responsibility. In responsibility, you will find that estimate should be made by person most familiar with the task, first line supervisor. Then second point is here, that is the use of variable several people to estimate here. Here, several people with relevant experience and knowledge of the task, individual differences are there. This approach similar to the Delphi estimation method. Then there is normal conditions here. In normal conditions, estimation should be based on normal conditions. Time units, all task time estimates and consistence of time units here. That is calendar days, weekdays, then man hours and Mondays and single shift also here. Independence in here you will find estimate should be treated as task independent of other tasks and that might be integrated with WBS here. Then here contingencies work progress or package estimate should be not include allowances or contingencies. Extra fund should be there. Then created for meeting contingencies. Seventh point is adding risk management to identify the degree of risk. Let stakeholders and consider alternative methods or alter the process decisions also here. Then top down to versus bottom up approach here. There are some points here. Top down to bottom up here is the top down approach strategic decision. Then bottom up approach cost and fine and time important. Top down estimates here, there are estimates are based on the experience and information used to evaluate the project proposal occur in the conceptual stage of the project. Estimate does not consider single task but a group of tasks here. Then next point, 15th is conscious method here. Now there must be uses of pooled experience as senior and middle managers. Meetings are held to react decision as to their best guess estimates here. Then there are some ratio methods here used in concept of the phase need phase to get initial duration and cost estimates of for the project also here. Then approach method here in approach method used for the project closely follow past projects in future and cost also here. There are some commonly used for the projects are relevantly here. Costs are apportioned as percentage of the total cost by completion of the specific segment of the project here. Then there are some function point method here. In this functional point method, estimation of using weighted macro variables are called functional points or major parameters here. Here the number of inputs, number of outputs, number of inquiries, the number of data files and number of interfaces. These are the point for the functional points here. Learning curve must be there. Same task or group tasks are repeated to reduce the cycle time throughout the improvement here. And 10th point is time and cost for specific tasks are not considered here. In this way, you will find next point is that is bottom-up approach. Here are also some 3 points here, that is template method. If the project is similar to past project, the cost from the past projects can be used for the new project. Differences are noted and past times and cost adjusted to the reflect these differences. It enables to develop the potential schedules and reduction in the estimate errors also here. Second is parametric procedure applied to specific task. Third is detailed estimates of WS work packages also. Then there is next point is that is of hybrid phase estimation here. It is used to uncertainty and difficulty in estimate time and cost also. Used for aerospace begin with the top-down estimates and defines estimate for the pages and two estimate system also here. Then level of detail here, in this different for different levels of management. Then top management centers on the total project. Then middle level management centers on the one segment. Lower level management on one task or one package also here. Here, more details of the departmentalization is given and focus on departmental output rather than deliverable outcomes here. Then there is here types of cost here. There are some types of cost, direct cost, labor, material, equipments, other. Then project overhead cost here, general administrative overheads or cost also here. Direct cost chargeable are specific work packages also. Then research represents the real cash outflows and must be paid on the as the project progress also there. Then project overheads cost here, salary of the project manager. Then there is a next point for the project overhead cost is rental space, rates and usually ratio dollar, etc. Then there is a general administrative overhead cost. In this cost, you will find that there are not directly linked with the specific project. These costs are carried for the duration of the project, like advertising, accounting, and allocated as the present for the total direct cost here. There is also refining estimates also here. And detailed work package, then reasons. There are some four reasons: interaction cost, the normal conditions, then things to go wrong on projects, and changes in the project scope and plans also. Here are some developing database for estimating. Here there are some 2 points here. Collect the archived data on the past project estimates here, and project must be estimate database here. It has operations process, then risk analysis, hardware and product in production and programming. In this way, there are some key concepts are also there. Key concepts here, that is the cost estimates here. The next point is 9, unit number 9 is there, and it is of the here given for the total quality project quality management here. Quality management is the process for ensuring that all project activities necessarily be here implementation of project effective for the efficient with the respect of the purpose of the objectives of performance here. Project quality management, that is QM, is not separate independent process that occurs at the end of the activity to measure the level of activity quality output. It is not purchasing most excessive material or services available. So here, there are some points here must be quality definition, performance of the standard expected customers, then meeting of the customers. Then second point is that is of the Here point is one, that is providing customers, then providing customers with the products and services customarily meet their needs and expectations also here. There are some doing the list here, customers quality, products defect process, then project managers, customers. Quality restaurants here are also given. In this way, you will find that in quality restaurant services, response time, food preparation, environment, then atmosphere, price, and selection menu. That is number of customers here. Here, the project quality, when the organization develops and defines its quality strategy, it is important to share common definition of the quality, so each depends on the within the company can work towards the common objectives here. The next point is the project quality should constant define attributes of the both numeric specification and pursuit dimensions here. The process quality, whether it relate to the manufacturing or operations, should also contain some defined criteria of the accepted services also here. Then there are some perhaps the most important determinants of the how are we pursue the sustenance of it. Then there are some elements of quality also here. It involves in meeting of exceeding the customer's expectations. It also employs the services, people, progress and environment. It is an ever-changing state dynamic here also. There is total quality management. It consists of the continuous improvement activities, invoicing everyone in the organization, that means managers and workers at every level is there also. Then informal improved performance direct towards the satisfying cross-functional goals as quality also here. Then here third point is it integrates the fundamental management and techniques also here. It improves the efforts and techniques tools under the discipline approach focus on the continued process improvement. Total quality here a definition is given. It is an approach to doing business that attempts to maximize the competitiveness of the organization through the continued improvements of the total quality of the product, service of the people, and process and environment. Then there are some elements here, and those elements are here given of the here are 10 elements. Customer focus. First element is customers focus. Second is obsession with quality. Third is scientific approach. Fourth is long-term commitment. Fifth is teamwork. Sixth is continual process. Seventh, education and training. Then next is point seventh is like education and training. And next point is how we are here. Next point is given here. Freedom through control. Then unity of purpose here. And employee involvement and empowerment. These are the 10 points here, elements here. Partnering, it means working together for mutual benefits. Suppliers, fellow employees, customers, then business that are potential competitors here. Partnering model, it develops the partnering briefing, identify potential partners, then identify key decision makers, conduct parameter benefits, determine the level of commitment, if satisfactory, identify key personnel, then form key partnering team and develop vision, mission statement, develop objectives and priorities, objectives begin there. There must be point here, internal of total quality here. Management to employee partnership, team to team partnership, employee and to employee partnership. It is the creation of environment and establishing mechanisms with the within that the brings managers, employers, and team and individuals here also. There are some external partnering here. It means supplier personnel should interest with the employees who actually use the products, Then price only criteria for the buyer and supplier relationship should be estimated there. Here quality must be given on the project of deliverables here, and those points are here. Both the supplier should be proficient in JIT, then both parties should share information electronically, partnering with the customers and customer satisfaction. These are the points here. Then the customer satisfaction, it means to involve the customers as partners and product development process. Customers friendly quality, partnering with the potential competitors, then mutual need of the independence, joint production, education and training should be there, marketing. Here production development and technology transfer. Here purchasing, quality planning, it is identifying standards that are relevant to the project and determining it. So the project manager need not be, must not be depend on inspections and corrections to achieve the project quality here. He should use conference and preventions of the achieve quality here. There are some quality management plans here. Here, first one is quality policy. This expresses the intended directions of the performance with the regard quality. Who is in charge? That is project manager. Address project, the organizational infrastructure, and describe participant also here. Where are we going? Here, performance target must be there. The goals provide broad descriptions of what project is expected to achieve here. Requirements of the project, more detailed descriptions must be there. Operational definition should be there, and it should be what something is and how it is measured. Means of understanding goals and requirements must be there. And here are how are we going to get there. Here is the progress of the process of the things project here, that must be given here. Uh, Here the resources, people available and participating, organizational element, tools and to be used budget, then standards here. There are some standards must be there. Here are some standards are given. Here are the standards. Customers focus must be there. In the customers focus, you will find that more than one customer, external customers, then internal customers must be conceived here. And those are here, those external customers outside the organization, clients and suppliers. The internal customers, those are the collaborating with the elements within the organization, suppliers, customers relations. Then role of customer here, role of customers here provides the need of requirements and define standards. Evaluate the products, then product feedback must be there. Then there are some points here, variations. Characteristics, if any production is processed. Second is determine what is to be done here. Task within the project. Then third is identify sources of variation. Fourth is control, reduce there. Fifth is Deming 85 and 15 rule. 85% of the workers' performance is determined by the system of their work within the 15% of determined by their own individual efforts there. Then there is identifying customers here, external, internal, and hidden here. There are some steps for the identifying customers here. Following are the steps here. Those are 4 steps here. Analyze the contract. This is the process of analyzing external customers, paying clients, then end users and suppliers of the subcontractors. This is the first step here. Second is to analyze the project team and organization. In this step, you will find that identification of internal customers, then how work will be proceed, what project team and organization elements will be participate. And third is the analyze product use also here. In this process, you will find that start with end user, then who will use the product and how will be they use it. Then care about environment and aesthetics should be there. And fourth process step is to analyze the means of production here. It takes the process of view also here. And it also takes the view of the products here, then may clarify the confirm internal customers here also there. There are some points here for the point number 917, prioritizing customers here. It means the prioritizing understanding the relative importance of the many customers, L-shaped matrix. Build a matrix here with the entering names of the elements to be prioritized along with the both vertical and horizontal means also to access there. Then there is also a point of here is that is here the point must be taken into point here, and those points are here given, and compare it should be compare element to each other on one to one basis determine importance here. Then A and B are equal, then A is more important than B, 5. A is much more important than 10. Then it must be also take total row and find relative decimal value here. Here identify requirements. Here customers are the sources of requirements that must be set for the project. Contract terms and conditions, suppliers, and here sub suppliers, and here then here defining requirements, essential, and identify process, research, interviews, analysis. Customers can change them in their minds, and new technologies are there. Then there is also a point here, law and changes and new regimes. Matrices here. Matrices are also are the mean of measurement of determined degree of conference of specification. It requirements the responsive telephone hotline also here. Then there is also a point here, requirement specifications answers 99% of the hotline service calls within the one ring. Then case study here, it is the given ABC company, total quality management. ABC has the most preferred and first tier suppliers of the three automatic manufacturers of their branches, different locations here. Here it is planning, implement TPM here, best way possible. The top management has already built quality team consisting of eminent members from the different departments and inclusion of marketing also here. Here are some summaries given, that is total quality management. Then it is also given the way here, and those are total everything quality, and those points are here. Then there is also here next point is there, the here key terms are given, concept, quality definitions here, then key concept in the quality definition, then second is the total quality management, and next is that is of defining customers requirements. So these points here, it must be completed, and today we are going to stop here because it will be starting for next subject, that is MGM 401 here. Here are also some points must be started here, and you will find the total quality management here.